Hello. What is up? What is up? Hi, buddy. It is Saturday, which means we're doing more Rogue Trader today. Yesterday. Hello, Jello. How are you? Yeah, so yesterday we killed Adalbert. We killed a priest. Because he was an asshole, and he decided that he wanted to try to... What are we trying to do here? Find a seal on Dargonis. Raise your reception for the news. Okay, so we're not dealing with that. We're not fucking with that. Yeah, so we were trying to get down here. So I think the best way to do that is probably here, 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 most likely. I could also just, like, make one. You jump straight there. That's a lot of jumps and a lot of stuff that can happen in the middle of those jumps. Hi. Lord Captain, I humbly request an audience with you. Proctor Aeldari is interfering with the crew and is demanding to see all the archival records of fugitive criminals we have ever received from the Imperial Navy. The matter is urgent, if you please, Lord Captain. Those two that are closest to football come off a different path, but all the ones along the right side are kind of in their own little pocket. Gotcha. Okay. That is good to know. I have a cat that is trying to lacerate my thighs at the moment, which is unpleasant. I'll meet with both of you immediately. Thank you, Lord Captain. All right. Hi. These are almost... No, they're not. These are far more intrusive than the, like, audiences that you have to deal with in Wrath or Kingmaker. These are incredibly more intrusive, and I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the thing that frustrates me the most about this game, is that every fucking jump, some bullshit happens, and I have to deal with it. At least in Wrath and Kingmaker, you get to choose when you go back to your capital to deal with all this shit. In this one, it's like, no, we're doing this now. Your lordship, Proctor Aeldari is interfering in the work of the crew. Is he intimidating and threatening them? That you don't go to the captain's chair and say, okay, give me all the news? Can I do that? I didn't realize that that was something that I could do. I'll give that a shot once we finish this. Interfering with the work of the crew. Is he intimidating and threatening them, demanding access to the ship's sealed archives? But since you're traveling with your hub in your back pocket and ambush you anywhere. Yeah. Hi, what are you doing? Hey, stop digging your claws into my leg! Hey, I love you to death. But I need you to scooch. I need you to scooch. If you're just gonna sit there and just claw the fuck out of my leg. No, you can't. It's just checking for progress every time you do a jump, just like Kingmaker does a check every default roll. Yeah. Like, I get why it's happening. It's just... like, when I'm trying to get to a place and do a specific thing, and every jump something happens... like, I wouldn't mind it if it was like, you know, the thing pops up, it's like, hey, you know, Lord Captain, when you have a moment, we got some shit to talk about. But like with every single one of these, it's like I either deal with it now or never, it seems. Your lordship, Proctor, oh, we already, he's demanding access to the ship's sealed archives. And as for his dog, they just pause shifting your gaze to the cyber mastiff. I always forget that this is a woman. It's 7 quests advanced. Yeah. I humbly request you take action. What's wrong with your hand? Allow me to explain. The Voxmaster tried to pet Glyto, which activated self-defense protocol. As a result, I had to step away from my duties to have my implants replaced, esteemed Proctor. I already apologized. In any case, what happened was the expected outcome from unauthorized contact with the living weapon of the Adeptus Arbites. I mean, that's a fair thing, right? Like, this is... Like, even in the real world, there are... I just catch you twice in 1 week, some strange with the universe. Zins, hello! Yeah, that was kind of stupid on Vigdis's part, because, like, you kind of got to look at this as, like, a service dog, right? Like, you don't walk up to a random service dog and start petting them. Hello, hello, hello. Why did you try to pet Glyto? I did not try to pet him. It is not customary to keep such cyber beasts on a void ship. This is my first encounter with such a creature. That Glyto is following me all over the bridge. And he decided to interfere with his work protocol. I'd studied the archives and found mention of a ritual to establish contact that involves an offering and physical interaction with the beast. You're literally talking about bribery. A pointless act. Cybermasters cannot be bribed, neither can arbitrators. Oh my god. Okay, so the dog was following Vigdis around. Vigdis tried to, like, appease the dog and, you know, befriend it, basically. And then the dog bit Vigdis. Okay, so in this, okay, so I take back what I was talking about just a minute ago about the support animals, because, like, if an animal is following you around, specifically a dog, and you attempt to make friends with said dog instead of, you know, trying to get it to attack you, this is not bribery, you fucking idiot. I hate, like, God, a lot of the characters in this game really irritate me. Fucking hell. He irritates me. Fucking, Sourbeck and Einrich were fucking absolute morons yesterday. Stop interrupting. Why were you sabotaging the work of the crew? I was compelled to intervene as Glyto had intercepted a suspicious signal. The encrypted message contained the words heresy and fugitive. I managed to trace the signal back to the Voxmaster's workstation. I needed to dispatch Glyto on a reconnaissance mission to obtain new evidence and ultimately to ensure your safety. In other words, you sent the beast to follow me. I questioned the crew in the Voxmaster's absence and established that the wanted bulletins sent by the Imperial Navy were being completely ignored. I suspect that Senior Officer Tolman is abusing your trust. Like this. Of course, the fugitive criminals, which number in the hundreds, are of low priority. Once more, I know that Lord Captain Theodora was most adamant on the matter. Forgive me, her exact words are, "We are not Groxdam bounty hunters." The Proctor would know that if he had brought his questions to me rather than interrogating astropaths and comms officers. As for the Vox transmissions, the frequency used by the senior officers is encrypted. I informed the staff of the situation regarding the Voidsman, who was earlier brought before you on the bridge for trial. Need I remind you, Lord Captain, that Proctor Aeldari has no authority to access transmissions conducted by the senior officers of the Rogue Trader's flagship. Not to mention that the signal was unlawfully intercepted. Were you aware that there's a heretic? No, Lord Captain. He was not on the list of wanted criminals in the Corotis Expanse. I assumed it was because of the relative insignificance of the heresies he was accused of by the Calixian authorities. Perhaps Proctor Aeldari had information to which the near Imperial Navy does not have access. Salmorn, what are you suggesting? Your flagship is untouchable for external inspections because of its high status, and criminals are taking advantage of that. So you needed an internal audit. You need to pull up the archives of wanted bulletins and double-check the crew records. That is the only way to identify and eliminate potential threats to you. This is madness for a ship whose officer corps alone comprises hundreds of people. The work hours that would be required for such an audit Uh, I wish there was an option to force them to work together. Because I feel like if you do Solomorn, Vigdis, and Janus, have all three of them working on it, it would be far more efficiently handled. I do want an audit, so it's either 2 or 3. Solomorn has a lot more free time. Vigdis and Janus actually have fucking jobs to do on the ship. Yeah, Solomorn, you're going to be doing this. Because you're just laying around doing nothing right now. As you command, Rogue Trader. Okay. Speaking of petting animals, I did not realize that I could pet Soraka. Man, I'm really sad that I can't just, like, hit my chair and deal with all of them at once, like you mentioned. Colony of Janner. Oh, wait. Giants, complacency +2. Hell yeah. Oh, I want this 100%. Yeah, this is actually, like, really good. Troubling news has arrived from Janus, your lordship. Motherfucker, how are you getting past this? I have that blocked. It is a banned term. How are these motherfuckers getting around it? Like, I'm not even mad at the spam. I'm just curious as to why. Because I just, like, banned at Pondor on Kick. You see, you're not supposed to be able to type that in. It's supposed to be immediately, like, purged if you type that in. But they get past it, and I don't know how. None of the... They don't look like special characters or anything. Whatever. Anyway. Troubling news has arrived from Janus, your lordship. While digging an irrigation ditch, workers found a Xeno obelisk made of unknown material. It's the fucking marker. Nuke the planet. Nuke the planet now. We can't deal with this. I know enough about Dead Space. Never played the games, but I've watched other people play them. It was delivered to a laboratorium and subjected to a number of tests, one of which caused a reaction. The obelisk generated a low-frequency vibration, and the events that followed were catastrophic. Oh, good. A series of anomalies were recorded in the Epsilon 2 Majoris region. It's almost like Janus itself is fighting us there. Many logistical chains have been disrupted. The only people who visited the uncontrolled territory are the wretches fleeing deeper into the region in greater and greater numbers. The observers report strange fires in the sky at night, completely imperceptible to the augurs. What? The Adeptus Mechanicus recommended we fence off the afflicted area. According to their hypothesis, this anomaly is the world's attempt at self-recovery, and therefore should be studied, not interrupted. What exactly is happening there? The vegetation demonstrated a remarkable ability for wild growth. It took the plants only 2 days to overrun the agri-complexes in the region. Extinct species of local megafauna have been spotted in the newly formed jungle, aggressive and acting in unnatural cohesion. How are the wretches involved? We do not know. It is as if they all received a signal telling them to abandon their work and rush deep into the afflicted territory. Oh, good. I'm glad that they did that after I gave them a chance. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, no good deed goes unpunished. In accordance with your decree protecting the wretched populace, no one attempted to detain them. As a result, almost 1,000 specimens flooded into the region. Permission to advise granted. I await your proposals. Janus' natural world is rising up. It is a lucky coincidence that the planet boasts experts who specialize in both controlling and destroying life. Reports from the Magos Biologists Chapel make no mention of storing weapons of mass destruction, but I have no doubt they possess some. They always do. I see no reason not to let them use them against all this, whatever it is. Abelard, I like you, but this is stupid. Deployment of fortified research stations in the affected sectors is recommended. The benefit of gathering more information justifies the increased casualty rate among personnel. The wretches know more about this pestilent growth than we do, something we must quickly rectify. We should capture some of these mutants and force them to cooperate. That way we could learn what we are dealing with. Alright, so what is this? Whenever the wearer kills an enemy or scores a critical hit, they gain +2 movement points on their next turn. I don't really care about that. Actually, not that big a deal. I don't care about the fellowship or the weapon skill. The ballistic skill is nice, but that's the only one that is. I think we do this. I think we set up research outposts. I have 10 plasteel to work with. Yeah. May the Omniscient be merciful to the souls of those who will give their lives in the name of attaining knowledge. Scouts who ventured into the heart of the affected region discovered ancient Xenos creations emerging from the ground. The jungle reacted to the incursion by expanding and swallowing up some of the neighboring agri-complexes. Fortified observation stations were set up in the largest cluster of ruins. The priceless data and artifacts collected there were paid for with the lives of the many watchmen who fought against the onslaught of Janus's enraged wilds. Hooray! So happy that all that happened. I think I want this, maybe? This is actually, like, really good. Taking 10% less toxic damage is nice. Okay, so let me... So I only have 3 complacency here. I kind of want to do this to get my complacency up. Although this also gives me 10 complacency. Yeah, we could do this. That's fine. I think that's fine. I think the complacency and efficiency is really good. Alright, anything here? Oh, yeah, we're done here as well. Alright, hell yeah. Okay. So what do we do? Dogmatic, complacency, and efficiency. So what are my stats here? So we got 4 complacency. Security's at a 9, which is nice. Ooh, this actually... this actually could help out quite a bit. Yeah, I think we're going to do this one next. Although, do we have any that does complacency? We have this one for complacency. So maybe I do this one first, and then we do dirty bureaucracy. Or no, not this one. Indulgences for sale, right? So we do this. Damn, I kind of, if I had known, well, I guess I did it partially because of this as well, right? Yeah, I did it because of this. That's right. Oh wait, I could have done either one of them. Fuck. Never mind. Nice. Nice. All right, what do we do? Imperial Navy, an escort ship, 5% crit chance against pirates, 20% scrap. Okay. Ah, okay. So this kind of, okay. I see. So this is basically like, do you want to side with the Navy or the Fellowship kind of thing? Okay. And what is my, oh, my complacency is at a 9 here. That's actually kind of wild. So if we get one more, so if I get this one. There we go. All right, nice. So this should be like all but like one jump and this should be finished, right? So we're gonna test that out right now. Do I wanna? Lord Captain, your plan was a success. Our provocation against Nemesite and the killing of the traitor Adelbert has brought out all of the rest of them. Mine forces have captured a number of suspicious individuals and beaten the truth out of them. That scum Nemesite wishes to avenge his mentor's death and plans to raid the ceremony of the officer's anointment. Since the impious Adelbert has turned out to be an apostate, it is the new confessor's duty to ensure that the officers retake their oath to the God Emperor. Traditionally, the ceremony is intended by the officers' families, and it is they who are the target of the mutineer. He wishes to slaughter all the ship's elite in one fell swoop. I have ordered a trap to be set for Nemesite. Would you like to personally be involved in the operation? What kind of trap? They replace civilians with enforcers and their relatives of the appropriate age. Dress them all in their formal clothes and hide their weapons underneath. When Nemesite tries to strike, he will find only cruel disappointment for the last time in his worthless life. Wait, at the appropriate age, are they going to be elderly and used? It is necessary for the sake of secrecy. Let me assure you, all of my people will gladly risk their families for the good of the von Valancius dynasty. Without fear or hesitation, I will attend the ceremony. You hear a burst of interference, followed by Cabela joining the channel. Dome and Terry. The whispers of death are uttering the name of Nemesite ever more loudly. I must meet the enemy face to face. Very well. So be it. Cabela's quiet voice is quiet, yet somehow even more grim and ominous than usual. All right. Yeah. All right, I guess we're not doing any of the things that I said that we were going to be doing today. I thought we were going to be hunting down Aeldari. But apparently we're still hunting Nemesite. I figured I would have at least a couple of fucking extra jumps before this happens. But, you know. The rows of disguised enforcers are listening to the confessor's words in silence. All around you are Sarbek's chosen people. Each dressed as a member of the officers' families. Close by, a kindly-looking old woman is fumbling with a starched handkerchief. Catching your eye, she smiles with a mouth that is missing half its teeth and whispers, "Everything is going as planned, your lordship." Look at the participants in the ceremony. The facade is holding, with everyone playing their role perfectly. The Master-at-Arms must have instructed them thoroughly and showing them how to best conceal their weapons. All of them are wearing their best, and even you cannot tell where they are hiding their armaments. And who might you be, Madam Matriarch? Bladed Trothgold, Lord Captain, transferred from the Enforcers with the rank of Senior Lieutenant to the staff of your Lordship's quarters on account of my age and declining health. But, as you can see, there's no such thing as a former Enforcer. Friendly smile stretches their bloodless lips. Sarbek can trust my safety to someone so advanced in years. I guess the Master-at-Arms remembers how Belinda used to be the best shot among the Enforcers back in the day, and knows that my eye and hand have not diminished over the years. I bet my eye and my hand, like my shot is better than your shot. I spent 40 years on duty, and to this day I can tell if a man is carrying contraband in his pockets just by the way he's walking. I'm grateful to Mr. Sourbeck for this honor. I don't want to die in my bed. Let me follow battle, defending the Lord Captain and crushing traitors. Belinda gives an imperious yet absent-minded nod and dabs her eyes with the handkerchief. Do you believe Nemesite will fall for it? Judging by the way that serf in the back row keeps glancing around, our Nemesite has swallowed the bait, just like the void rat he is. Forge will hit the fan any moment now. A most benign smile crosses her face. This ceremony comes to an end. The vows are given, and the forehead of every enforcer is graced with the touch of the confessor. Now comes for the moment for the closing prayer. And may the God Emperor protect us. A loud and menacing voice booms through the hall, cutting short the sacred words, but not today. Man, all of these enforcers that showed up, they're so useful, right? Okay, there. Now, finally, they're shooting back. Holy shit. Damn, that's a sentence. I will drown you in your own screams. Okay, so where are all of the enemies? So we have the Kellermorph here. We have a bunch of insurgents and laborers over here. Oh, Aeldari's gonna have a fucking field day with that. Abelard over there. We're gonna have Cabela up here, actually. She's gonna kill the Kellermorph for sure. All right. I think that's what... Oh, wait. If we're further up, then we could put Abelard up here. Yeah, that'll work. What is this doing? It's everything for 18.
Am I getting paid for this?
And then Adira. So we want warp speed on you.
Was that you? Or
And then we want the strength on as well. Because this is just dodge and parry. Yeah. Alright. Oh, and she goes so early now. That's so good. We're gonna just shoot you. Never mind, we're gonna shoot you. Never mind. This is why I don't really bother with her trying to do damage, because she just doesn't, really. But that's entirely fine. Alright, so...
Actions will speak louder than words.
Hello? This does... Yes. I need to start doing this at the beginning. Alright. And I think I'm good. He doesn't have any... Yeah. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do this. This is gonna be wild. Like, look at that. That's just 4 people dead. Game, please. And then that's the rest of them dead. This is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was saying. Adira is just gonna have a field day with this. She just kills everybody. She just killed every single other person except for the primary boss. Okay, let me actually look at this guy. So armor is 35%. So if I use this, it's 15 plus exploits removed times 2. Wait, does this scale? Oh shit, it does. I did not realize that. I did not realize that that scaled off of anything. So 15 plus 8. So 23%? Bring him down to 12% fucking armor for the rest of this turn? Worth it.
on it.
100% worth it. Yeah, dodge also goes down. Which I did not actually realize. Right, she has done her fucking duty. Alright, Cabela. No way! This dumb motherfucker just blocked her fucking access. I'm so mad.
No.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? This motherfucker is preventing her from getting there. I'm so mad. They don't have a line of sight to the target. How many stacks? I only have one stack of death from above too, so I can't jump here and then jump here. It's a massive waste of fucking ah. Does this actually do anything? So I'm at 114. I need 175 to get to another heroic action. I get 20 movement points. That's wild. Uh, Shut up.
As honor ordains.
Ah, there we go. Oh. But he's got 0 armor. Hell yeah. Okay, so which one's the one that's like, you take like 4 fucking instances of...
The shadows will see it done.
As it turns out, this doesn't count for triggering where it hurts. That's good to know. Um. All right, we're just gonna stop. That's not ideal. Thank God for that. Double thank God for that. Holy shit, wait, what are the odds? Wait. Oh, 95%. Total hit chance 3%. That's wild. Dodged and parried. Jesus. Aeldari can literally tank these guys because they can't fucking hit her. That's funny as shit. All right, anyway. What is his fucking dodge is 68, armor is 41, deflection is 6. Jesus. No way. Wait, what was the parry chance? No way, the parry chance. So I have the same miss chance as they have a hit chance. I have a 3% miss chance, and he fucking got it. Are you kidding me? I didn't realize that immediately ended his turn. I mean, it's not the big deal. He did a bad amount of damage.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Just getting her out of there. Hmm. And then we shoot again. I think we do this on this guy. Because that just means that, like, suddenly his armor is fucked, right? All right, cool. Oh, hey, it's my turn again. I need to reload again. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, and Indira, I think here we just set you on fire, right? I think we just set you on fire. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Easy peasy. I don't think anyone even took any damage. Nemesite is crouching on the ground, clutching at the bleeding wound under his ribs. His tortured body is still strong, and everything in his posture expresses a will to fight on. The red scarf no longer covers his face, and the vigilante grins at you with bloody teeth. Weak. I have yet to be impressed. Oh, fucker, you are on the ground. The bright, familiar eyes of the flute player from the lower decks glint with boldness. The humble swindler who used to play tricks on fools with the help of his trained rat now nods at you mockingly. I have been waiting for this meeting, Lord Captain. No longer covered by the broken goggles, the hairless skull is bulging with massive growths. However, the mutant nature of your enemy is just as quickly betrayed by an even more unsettling feature, a third arm growing out of his torso. You watch as its fingers deftly empty the drum of a stubble revolver. You watch as its fingers deftly empty the drum of a stub revolver and load it with fresh rounds. No, you're the fortune peddler from the freight line who entertained the rabble with games and music. Not only them, as you can see. I also sang glorious songs about the cruelty of the officers, the callousness of the Lord Captain, and the bravery of the selfless Nemesite. Nobody ever notices the pathetic little flute player who always carries a few ration cards for bribing enforcers, do they? Hiding in the shadows of your rotten kingdom was far too easy. Until your pet inquisitor started sniffing around who I was and messing up my cards. You surround yourself with useful servants, yes? Well, I am surrounded by comrades, loyal and brave, who risked their lives to conceal me. Surrender and you'll be judged fairly for your transgressions. Aren't you a little overconfident? Nemesite cants a glass at the stub revolver in his hand, then back at you. You are right in front of me. My gun is loaded. I believe this too is not quite finished yet. It feels like time has become viscous and is slowing you down. You see the bloody hand of Nemesite raise the weapon, and your body reacts of its own accord. There's no time to deliberate. You draw your weapon and point the barrel at Nemesite, but he's already aiming his own at you. A malevolent grin spread over his face. The two black muzzles stare into each other, and the world around you narrows to a thin line. Gabella emerges from nearby like a shadow, blade gleaming menacingly in her hand. She has a softly readied pounce. It is your thread that will break today, and no other. Save your message for your false god when you meet him, servant of death. I'm glad I get to take you both down at once. The second god is now pointing at Gabella. I vow that your murderous sect will fall along with the Lord Captain. Exchange glances with Gabella. Gabella is watching you out of the corner of her eye. She does not utter a word, but in her posture, in the cold look in her face, in the subtle glint of her blades, you read every movement of the deadly dance she is about to perform. Meanwhile, her slightly shifted gaze tells you that she is reading your tactics just as clearly. Nemesite will stand no chance when you two act as one. No matter what being you call to your side, I have the God Emperor on mine. This means you are doomed. If you knew even a shred of the truth about my god, you would be already groveling on the floor, begging for a swift death. Absorbed in his zealous rejoinder, Nemesite is no longer holding you firmly in the sights of his weapon. A dead silence falls, for all the words have been spoken. At last, Nemesite says quietly, "It is time. Farewell, Lord Captain." The acerbic smile vanishes from his face. Instead, his demeanor turns cold, collected, calm, with the indifferent grimace of a skull. Time stops for a moment, and then, as if tossed by a blast wave, the events fly forward like murderous shrapnel. We shoot first. I learned from the original Star Wars. Deafened by the roar of your weapon and the sound of your blood pulsing your temples, you do not hear Nemesite's own gunshot. Oh, there's his head. Belle takes a deep breath and wipes the blood off her blade. The living legend's head lies severed at her feet. Look at the corpse. The decapitated body lies motionless on the deck. The cut at the neck stares back at you from the grotesquely distorted ridge of its spine. The power of the folk myth fades into the air like the smoke billowing from the muzzle of his stub revolver. You good, Cabela? He did not harm me, but he tried. Such was his idea, and he remained committed to it until his last breath. His was a good death. This ends the struggle of Nemesite. Picks up the severed head from the deck. It gazes into its extinguished eyes with a strange wistfulness. The struggle is not people. The struggle is ideas, and people are merely the vessels, the carriers of the struggle. I need to reflect on his death, Doman. I need to stand where the Undying One, before the Undying One, and hear his blessed whisper. We can discuss what happened after. Hooray, we did it! Hello, I wish to loot his corpse. No, I do not care about the needle. Yeah, we're gonna always add to the cargo zone. Why can't I loot his corpse? Motherfucker has at least 3 guns on him. Oh. Oh shit. Priestman, what do you gotta say? The aberration dared violate the sacred ceremony and was obliterated. Retribution has been served. Alright, I'm gonna save before I go to the bridge. Because if this does not give me a chance to... Ah, there we go. Promise of freedom. Promise of retribution. Yeah. Yep. We are done here. Okay. So now we have killed Nemesite. Ugh. And thusly we can go back. And actually work towards getting to where we wanted to in the first place. Hooray! Order. Done. Holy shit. That's wild. Okay, so let's see what we got. Imperial Navy. Oh wait, no. These are I'm not sure which one of these I want. Excuse me. Yep, we'll do this one next. Oh, it's literally just, it starts and it's done. All right. No shit. That's crazy. Okay, okay, so Pirates Bait, 5%. I don't think I care about the extra scrap. I really think I don't. I really don't think that I do. Okay, so this could be either of them. This has to be Shield of the Emperor. I did worry about 10 complacency being silly. Yeah, you did. You did. I was like, there's no way that's actually how that works. That can't be how that works. Okay, so it's these two. Oh wait, so this one is what? Okay, so let's see. All allies, 5% melee damage and 20% damage to all attacks of opportunity. Arkala's Honor. 12 to 21 grants an additional area attack that affects all adjacent cells around the wielder. +1 damage per target in the area of effect. Gives me security and complacency, which complacency is capped. Well, I guess technically not, right? Because the profit factor can still go up. It's like a soft cap, basically. Do I care about that? Okay, so let's see what we got. Ancient and fearsome weapon. Broadside macro cannons, medium range, 3 shots, 24 damage per shot. Okay. Factor 3, Imperial Navy 5,000, security 3. Guilds, give me frag grenades, which I literally never use. Complacency goes down by 1. I think this one's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do Shield of the Emperor. Guess it's an escort ship too. Nice. Then we're gonna do this. Then we're literally just waiting for our... Which was the one that gave us... No, that's true. Oh, that's right. I wanted complacency first, and then I was going to come back and we are going to do this one to get us Fellowship of the Way. Gotcha. Yeah. I remember now. All right. Cool. Well, Dargonis is fucking capped. Oh, also apparently there. When I go back, there's a okay. Lord Captain, we received a report from Dargonis. Some common folk from the now ruined Scipion 84-249 have succumbed to the heresy of defiance, forming into games known as the Engine Vandals. They now ride across the wastes on wasteland adapted cleaning Goliaths. They've declared themselves outside the law, raiding the hive's outskirts only to escape retribution in the toxic wastelands. Despite your acts of grace, these ungrateful heretics are fleeing the hives, abandoning their workstations and inciting others to do the same. They even dare to spread lies and slander, stating they are being used as slaves. So great are the appetites of the yesterday's refugees. Rumor has it that the Foreman clan, in charge of debris removal and the ruins of Scipion, associates with these vandals. We could pass on your words to the renegades via the Foreman, or force them to disclose the location of the rebels' nomadic camps. If they're nomadic, are you gonna fucking... What? It's like literally nonsensical. If they're nomadic, then the camps move, dum-dum. Sorry about that. Okay. What is the Foreman clan? It's a union of workers and technomats who used to serve on the lower levels of Scipion. Small scale shift bosses, useful common folk who have proved their worth with diligent labor and valuable knowledge. Of course, they rank much lower than the esteemed merchants, to say nothing of the aristocrats, but the common folk heed their kin, and the foremen have both the authority and the ability to manage them. The Scipions keep to themselves, but the foremen have not shown any signs of disloyalty. They were the first to volunteer to return to the ruins of Scipion and start clearing the rubble. They are certainly more useful and well accustomed to praising the emperor through their labor. Moreover, their grief at the loss of their home and the resilience with which they have borne it have made them heroes and martyrs in the eyes of the other commoners. How do they survive the wastelands? And why do they reject my rule? It's a rather uncomfortable way of life, your lordship. They are always on the run from acid rains and hurricanes, keeping a decent distance from the hives if they do not plan on raiding at that moment. They get their food from abandoned outposts, paying for it with the lives of those killed by autonomous security systems. Water and promethium are rationed very strictly. They live by marauding, occasional hunting, and plundering, sometimes their own kin, and sometimes the outskirts of the hives. They are a tribe of degenerates and barbarians that is rapidly developing its own clan culture. The civilized residents of the hives shoot the scum any chance they get. What do my advisors have to say? If the ancient vandals have managed to tame the ancient machine spirits, then that means there are technomats or even tech priests among their ranks. That renders them negotiable. It'd be efficient to utilize such renegades instead of disposing of them. A promise of reward for every piece of technology found in the wastelands of Dargonis and return to the dynasty will ensure their obedience and tractability. If you wish to exterminate them, Elentak, do not waste your time on hunting them down. Instead, deceive them into destroying each other. Tempt them with a prize, a weapon, or a trophy that they can fight over. After the Mon-Ki are finished slicing each other up for the right to attain it, your warriors will finish the deed. The tactic often proves effective against your kind. The aristocrats of Dargonis despise them, but are also secretly afraid of them, correct? Renegades who could invoke such fear. I wonder, had there been such exiles in my house, would their presence have curbed the ambitions of my brothers and sisters? Would they have supported me in case of conflict? Oh, I'm scheming and conspiring right now, am I not? Bravo, Lady Cassia. Do not be ashamed of the unique abilities bestowed upon you by your heritage. They are your birthright. The web teaches to look for the enemy's vulnerability and what drives them. If the enemy is compelled to seek sustenance by attacking your demesne, prepare a trap full of poison gifts. Let them eat and drink to their heart's content. The poison will weaken them, and then you will strike. Or the poison can just kill them. Let's see what we got. Leader of the Engine Vandals. That is not necessary. Terry doesn't really move a whole hell of a lot. With the two-handed melee weapon, so nobody uses it. It's a two-handed melee weapon, so nobody uses it. I think it's gonna be this. Even though I feel like the Wasteland Generator is not that big of a deal. Wait. Okay, so wait. Let me think about. Let me look at this. So 14 to 18 damage, strike, extended cleave, minus 12 to parry, plus 3 to crit chance. Stacking after each attack until the end of the round. Got it. And what was the deal with this one? Nothing. Seriously? I don't know, maybe the armor pen is high or something. I don't know. All right, Pascal, do the thing. The former servants and serfs of the Omnicide that are now part of the Ancient Vandals were glad to actively collaborate and redeem themselves in the eyes of the Deus Mechanicus. The common folk did not dare condemn this pact, fearing the menacing priests clad in scarlet. Hive raids have become a rare occurrence. Expeditions are returning from the wastelands with relics they were once lost to the vast plains. The Foreman clan then delivers these relics straight to the dynasty's coffers. Lord Captain, there's been a tragedy on the Dargonis. Governor Drivestem has been dedicating most of his time to restoring the astropathic choir lost to the warp storms, but the psychers he assembled were struck by an unknown affliction. They heard something. And he cast them into madness. The astropaths lost sleep, started clawing at their skin to the flesh. Skin is flesh. Anyway. And muttering gibberish, and eventually went completely berserk. They had to be eliminated, and now only a few of the most resilient astropaths are upholding the connection to Dargonis. But how long will they last? Where do they come from? Can we get more? I received complaints that Governor Drystop has devastated the minor astropathic warriors of the Protectorate. He scaled them down by almost half through blatant abuse of his authority. To take more from these squires would mean depriving ourselves of the connections to other worlds. We could try to hire sanctioned psychers from other domains, but they'll be few, as the road to the Imperium is perilous. Yep. We can also try getting by with the resources that are already available to us by seeking out fugitive astropaths and having them trade psychically active citizens of the Protectorate who show promise. A most regrettable violation of his laws, but considering our grave situation, was the cause of this affliction. Who knows? The schemes of heretics from the cult of the Final Dawn, the treacherous magic of the Xenos. Perhaps it was a play diversion. God damn it. Play a diversion, or perhaps merely a stray echo in the immaterium, would say my advisors. Astropaths are among the most vitally trained servants in the Imperium, who have beheld the light of the Emperor himself and gained a special bond with our master. Strongly advise the rogue trader to recruit only sanctioned psychers who are capable of keeping their talents in check. If there are not enough, the Inquisition will assist you in locating and inquiring more. Lordship Lady Theodora not only had enemies of the Expanse, but friends as well, those whom she helped out, rescued, and saved. I think these people can offer a helping hand. Among them are several powerful planetary rulers who possess both astropaths and a deep respect for your family name. There are a lot of psychers on my home planet, Liera, Lord Captain. Do you know why? There, we are not despised, persecuted, or enslaved on the black ships. There, we are sheltered from raids, educated, and respected. Of course, it's all done in secrecy from outsiders, but I can suggest which rulers to contact. Maybe the Von Valanci's family name will be enough to make a deal and obtain a better trained group of astropaths than some criminal rebel. Our trade party gained fellowship bonus. Whose fellowship bonus? Theirs or mine? That is a very important distinction. Humans, Chaos Crushers, Psychers, and Navigators deal 10% less damage to the Rogue Trader and their allies. Ooh. I have a feeling that just a flat 10% damage reduction is going to be incredibly important later on in this campaign. Adira, what do we got? While Veil degradation is equal to or more than 10, the wearer deals 10% additional damage with all psychic powers. That is very strong. That is one person. Whereas this is a passive ability that works for everybody. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. I think we take this one. Yeah, time to reach out to Theodore's old friends, Abelard. It'll be done. I wonder how many of them are still alive. A ship carrying 24 astropaths soon arrived on Dargonis. They descended to the surface, covered head to toe in protective amulets, as if going to war. The news of the tragedy that had befallen the previous squire had quickly spread throughout the expanse. Each of them conveyed words of amity from the rulers who had sent them, and each asked permission to visit the family crypt to pay tribute to Lady Theodora. There's been no recurrence of the disastrous astropathic madness, but the new astropaths have all reported hearing strange whispers ever since their first day on the planet. Hooray. Yeah, we're just waiting on the... Okay. Chart new routes. Where am I? There I am. Hey, I can't get down there. Hell yeah. Whoa. Alright, so we got unknown ships. We got a planet here. A strange and frightening discovery was made at one of the sites on this frozen world. Countless human bodies suspended in the clear ice of a glacier. The bodies showed no signs of injury. It was as if they dived into liquid water the moment before it turned to solid ice, freezing them in place with their eyes wide open and their hair fanning out behind them. What? That's it? That's all? Okay, sure. I do have less than 10. Oh shit, I got 12 extractium. Alright, yeah. I'll take that. I think 5 plasteel is a good enough return on investment. Wait, I don't have any fuel? When the rogue trader ship approaches the Adeptus Mechanicus void station, it is met with the hostile scrutiny of the station's defense lasers. An explorer Lex Mechanic, who introduces himself as Service Unit 42, dispassionately inquires how the station can be used to the rogue trader. Trader resources. On consulting data from the station's main cogitator, Lex Mechanic Service Unit 42 confirms that the station requires rare transuranium elements or natural gas for research of an undisclosed nature. For its part, the station cannot offer the rogue trader anything in exchange at the moment, but the Adeptus Mechanicus representative on footfall will certainly repay him for his aid. Okay. And last but not least, unknown ships. What is happening? Lord Captain, we have an Imperial Navy squadron preparing to engage a pirate mob. The forces of both flotillas are comparable. Do you wish to intervene? Hailing the commander of the Imperial Navy forces, who are you trying to kill out here? Greetings, rogue trader. We have tracked down a gang of murderers led by the notorious criminal Lucretia van der Roysen. This woman is responsible for many atrocities, including the murder of her own father, planetary governor of the Imperial Worlds, Seleucer. She conspired with Void Rabble, helped them commit a massacre on her home planet, became their leader, and now she is running amok. I invite you to join me in bringing her to justice. Let's help the Navy crush the pirate scum. All we want is to take charge of our own lives. That means kill you, so be it. Yeah, well, maybe. Just maybe. Don't kill your dad. Don't murder a whole bunch of innocent people. Don't become a fucking pirate. I don't know. These are just ideas that I have in my skull. Is there a way to speed up the combat? 6 fucking years later, I might be able to actually move my own ship. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can actually do a thing. Oh, imagine. Hmm.
Send our enemies to the void.
Wait, what the hell? It? There we go. I was like, I'm fairly certain that I did a thing here. Hi. Just use that to kill it. Oh, nice. We got both of them. Fuck yeah. Oh, and I can just barely reach this too. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. All right. And now we wait 7 more years.
Strike them now.
I'm just gonna take a nap in between each of my turns. Holy shit. So using the fast forward button? What fast forward button? Where is it? Why can I not find the fast forward button? Spacebar? What? Spacebar's doing nothing. Yeah, I'm literally holding spacebar and it's not doing anything. Wait, so this would be a controls thing then. I was holding it. I was holding it, and then I got impatient, so I started spamming it. Bar. T. Okay. Now I know. Now I know. I was literally looking for that. T did inherit controls. Your controls for something else. I might have. I don't know. Damn it. This fucking cruiser is like directly in my fucking way. I did not realize just how bad this was. Wait, can I just go here? Oh, I can't just go here. Okay, cool.
Unleash your barrage of destruction.
Oh, I actually like have to keep moving? What if I don't want to? That's such a funny animation. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Well, you are just gonna go right here. And kaboom.
Another notch on the macro cannon.
You are just gonna go here, and we're gonna chill. We can't quite hit anything yet, and you are gonna blow up this one here. Actually, no, we're gonna go over here. Because you would have destroyed either of them. Oh my god, this is so much better. Wait, it's just these little fucking bombers that are still here? That's funny. Well, sucks to be you, frigate. Or, wait, what? Wait, that doesn't destroy them? Oh, that's bullshit. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was about to say, hold up. Why are we not done? That delay after every one of these fucking fights always throws me off. All right. Thank you for cooperation, Rogue Trader. The boarding party has captured Van der Roysen. Perhaps the poor girl has simply fallen under a bad influence, and so I'll personally see to her re-education. The reward for capture is yours as promised. In addition, I am enclosing a particularly valuable trophy as a token of my sincerest gratitude. Like, increases toughness by Medicaid skill. Interesting. Keep a stern eye on your prisoner. I have no illusions. She is a piece of work, but I promised her parents that I would take care of her. I dare not detain your lordship any longer. Hooray! We did it! Alright, I am going to take a quick break. I will be back in just a moment. Yeah. See you in a sec. All right, sorry about that extended break. I came back and my chair had been taken over by a Shelby, who has now fled. But yeah, okay, so we are done with this area. Let's go back to void ship management because we got a couple of new things here. I also need to repair my hull. All 6 points of damage to it. So do I... So it's 4 with 22 damage warheads. I don't know what the hell the difference is between sonic damage and just normal. I guess it's plasma versus sonic right here. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna be honest. Fire 3 shots, 24 damage. Okay, so this we could put on the starboard side. It's medium range, it's 3 shots, deals 24 damage, and it can be flak. So I think I want to do that. Because I don't think... I really like the flak, because I think it just, like, just does infinite more damage, right? Okay, so 5 short burning plasma torpedoes with 19 damage. But, like, again, this is 5 torpedoes. Like, it... I don't know why I would want this. And then this is just, do you want... Flagship's hull integrity by 10? I kind of don't need that, do I? It's like, if I take this off, this literally goes from 258 to 248, right? Yeah. Like, what's the... Like, there's not really that much difference. How much do I need? 430 for that? If I put this back on, does it... Okay, that's good. I was like, if I put this back on, is it going to be 248 out of 258 now? So this is... Wait. Let me ask... That's actually a question. Is this something... that's like you could fire fighters or torpedoes? Or is this you will get only one? It's a drop down list like flak. Ah, okay. Need torpedoes equipped to use it. Yeah, so like we have torpedoes. You fire one or the other. Okay. Now, okay, so here's another question. If I have torpedoes out, or if I have fighters out, can I swap to the other and then shoot that the next turn? I might try this regardless, just because, like, the fucking 10 health doesn't really do anything. Like, not actually that big of a deal. I don't know, but I think you can't have both fighters and bombers out at the same time. Well, we'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. But you came with the start of the game, so it mattered more, would you? Well, yeah. Like, it's outdated at this point. Always add to cargo. I think keeping... I don't know what the difference is between low acceleration and braking and strong acceleration and braking. Like, I don't know what that does. I don't know. Like, pairs of angle strong have larger acceleration and end movement zones. So is it better to have low acceleration? $95. Enemy blast attacks, enemy kinetic attacks. So we're gonna get rid of this. You have 3 step gets to your movement range. Strong acceleration brake should make the start and stop sections smaller. But you have more maneuverability in the middle portion. Some stuff only functions during the beginning portion. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the one that I have on. I don't think that like one fucking speed is really that big of a deal. Like there's gonna be times where it's like, yeah, this would have been really good, but okay, so what is this one? 95. Oh yeah, so I don't care about this because this is blast damage. Blast damage, as far as I can tell, blast damage is only torpedoes, which I have yet to be hit by a torpedo. Oh man, imagine. Oh, this is like garbage. 2 shots, 21 damage each. Garbage. Haven't seen any notable difference between strong and weak acceleration, but I'm sure there's some minor reason to care. Yeah. Internal fires by 50%. That's another thing. It's like I just don't see fires. Yeah. All right, there we go. We did it. Time to leave. All right, down here. There are a couple of enemies that could cause internal fires on you, mostly chaos, but the big thing for fire damage reduction to me is if going heretic, you can get something that applies it to you. Ah, okay. It's a buff, but also has a chance to starting fires on the ship. Gotcha. High profit factor gained. I feel like something just finished. Emergency aboard the void ship. A foul warp entity has pierced the thin veil of the Geller field and spawned unimaginable beasts of unnatural hues. The Vox systems are picking up the crewmen's screams, and the warp field's loathsome giggling. Situation demands immediate attention. I'm going to let them take care of it. I do not want to deal with that right now. Thanks, though. Chart new routes. Within rumor proximity. Dump cargo. Rumors, you say? Oh, shit. Drifting cargo. Throwing money in the pit to avoid the chance to get some money for the Swells War. I want to get to a place. I am trying so hard to get to the place. Last deal 6? That's actually not bad. I'm gonna do that. Like, I think I stop now. I don't think that if I find just like a random other class deal thing, I don't think I deal with that now. Hello. Broadside plasma macro cannons fire 3 shots. It's long range, fires 3 shots, but they deal 33 damage per shot. But if you use only yellow jump routes and turn all orange or red ones to yellow before you move, I've gone an entire campaign with only 1 random encounter. I do not remember you saying that, but that sounds nice. Provisions? I do not care about provisions. We have infinite provisions. The cold, windy planet is covered by a raging sea of mustard gray grass. So tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the auger crew spots a far more interesting anomaly, a scar running several dozen kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two. Interesting. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labor settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winter scale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits of the world are nearly depleted, and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house, then awkwardly apologizes and falls silent. Okay. I guess that's just, the chance is very low, so it's not always worth the cost to change routes to green unless you use them a lot. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so wait, oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. This. Okay, do we use this? Wait, didn't I fucking get rid of this? Oh wait, this is 13 along with strong acceleration and braking. Okay, so there we go. It was a different one. Okay, so I think we do this. Although 33 times 3 is 99. 4 times 21 is 84. Yeah, so this one will do more damage. No. Yeah. 84 versus 99. Get a cargo. Alright, let's do this. You sight a ship hovering over a void station. The vessel bears no identifying marks, but the landing craft swarming the station below makes the situation clear. Pirates have seized an Imperial outpost. The augurs detect that the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons. It is preparing for battle. Attack first. We do not bargain. We do not negotiate with terrorists / pirates. Unless they're Casbalica or Fellowship of the Void.
Finally, some real action.
Oh my god, I go first. Oh, wait. Are you serious? Goodbye. Nice. So we have this. We have the okay. So I actually should be able to hit. Yeah. And then we're gonna do this. Damn. Hoping that would do enough damage. All right, we're gonna try the fighters. Oh, Jesus! Not expecting them to do that fucking much damage. Holy shit. Fucking missed. They fucking missed again. Bro, you... Oh, wait. So I just do this, right? Oh, wait. That didn't explode on them. That's unfortunate. I thought that's kind of what we were doing there. Uh... That ain't gonna happen, motherfucker. Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait, what the hell's happening? Why did both of my... Like, excuse the fuck out of me, but what the hell just happened? Like, why did my fucking... So... My fucking ships, my little ships just fucking vanished? Both of them? Wait, if you, so your little fighter squadrons, if you leave them, like, if you end their movement adjacent to your main ship, do they, like, go back into it? Also, we leveled up. Also, what is this? 321. Okay, so this is just... Okay. All right, what are we doing? Expeditious reload? After like 3 turns, if they can't reach you, they despawn, die. I haven't had fights take long enough to know if you could relaunch them in the same fight. Yeah, but like, okay, so this was literally, I launched a squadron, moved my void ship, and then I moved the squadron on its turn. The movement of the squadron ended it adjacent to the void ship, and the squadron vanished. Like, I don't know what happened. And the same thing happened to the prior squadron. I set the prior squadron, one second, I think somebody might be outside. I'm gonna send y'all to the break screen. I'll be back in just a second when I check that. Okay, it looks like it was nothing. Just noises outside. Pretty sure you don't usually end up in that situation since you would be having them follow you. Oh, there is just one ship left. So, because there was only one ship left, what's premonition? Flagships augur scan the area for favorable tactical positions. In such positions, evasion is increased by duration 2 rounds, +1 for every 20 points in that surface. What about an Imperium Storm? Flagship makes 7 attacks, each of which targets a random enemy in an 8-cell range. Deals 8 to 14 warp damage. Can only be used once per round. I like that. It's just extra damage. Oh, I like the extra damage. Alright, let's take a look at our posts. Wait, what do you mean I have nobody assigned to this post? What the fuck? Okay, so let's take a look. So we got shallow jump. So what does this do? Oh, that's right. It allows me to do damage. Can't upgrade that. Use current ability once. %50 to reinforce an additional sector. Reduces the cooldown. Already upgraded. There are quite a few times where I want to use new heading, so I am going to upgrade it. And then I don't have the scrap to do this one. Okay, that's fine. I think this one's probably going to be the next one that I do. Okay, so wait. Reloads all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. Reloads all macro cannons and lances that were fired during the acceleration phase. But lances suffer an additional 25% hit chance penalty. Okay, gotcha. But it just gives me an extra fucking chance to... Yeah, okay. Hooray! We did it. Hi, Void Station. Oh, this is... Okay. Fill your flagship's arsenal. Wait, what? You can fill your flagship's arsenals with various ammunition that enhance the capabilities of flagship's weapons. Your fighter bomber decks, your torpedo to launch fire. Or Starhawk bombers instead of regular torpedoes. For several rounds, you'll be able to direct it. Oh man, I'm so glad that you gave me that fucking tutorial after the fact. This is a base map for the random encounters you got earlier. Ah. Well, then I should already have it explored. What's going on? Kill the psycho, huh? Oh, so these are also... Okay, well, you know what?
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
I will level you.
I feel like that did quite well. Start off with 2 people dead and 2 people on fire and very low health. All right, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, we got another named person over here. So I think we put Jai here. Put Adira here, maybe? Abelard, we could put up here. We're going to put him still in range of the bird, right? Terry, we're going to put here. Bella, you're the only one that's still back there. We will put you here. Okay. Start the battle. Alright, so we will put this here.
Will do.
Alright.
I'm not so sure.
You can go to the vent to the side of where you spawn to start on the other side of the map with more cover. Oh, interesting. Well, too late now. Also not seeing a vent. Oh, are you talking about like this?
Let's make it quick.
Big ass sword.
Hold on.
Scared yet?
Hi, all of those people. Also, hello, kitten. You do skill checks to open up that vent and go through it and start the combat on the other side of the map instead. Gotcha. Well. Yeah. So if I do this, this does get rid of 30! Holy Jesus! I run her all the way here. That's fucking crazy. Okay, sorry. I'm distracted by cat. I could just run her up here. Ooh, if I do this, actually. Wait. Ow, claws in my fucking skin. It hurts. Hello? Please allow me to do the thing. All right. So if I go here. Do this. And then do this. Do I want to do that or do I want to do this? Okay, so we're gonna do this. And then I'll do this. Then I will do this. Oh shit, that's the next time she hits somebody. Shit, that's not something that happens right now. All right.
Time to slaughter someone.
Good job. Wait, what? Why is Abelard not getting... Excuse... Oh. Oh. Alright, so first off, we're going to do this. We get everybody's buffs up. And second, we're going to fuck these people. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I already have. Well, I guess we do this then. Just immediately refills it. It's like instantly fucking refills it. Hello? Camera kept moving itself to other places, and I'm not entirely sure why. Wait, why are these guys dead? I'm a little confused, but okay. Wait, who's still alive? Oh, the Slashman. You know what? I'll set you on fire. I feel like that's probably a good idea. Ah! There's that guy, too. I did not see him. I hit him. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ain't no way I got line of sight on him. No. I have line of sight on these guys? No fucking way. There's a fucking wall there. How do I have line of sight on them? What? Okay, no. No, okay. Oh, the target is too far. That was with Deadshot. Anyway. Okay. Cassia. So Adira is here. I could give her an extra turn, send her up here to hit all these motherfuckers with chain lightning. I could also give Cabela an extra turn. could just move her. It's not like I don't have
Be
movement
careful
points.
not to cross my gaze.
What is Aeldari's willpower right now? 150. Holy shit. Wait. Reveal the live voice of command introducing unsanctioned psyker base. That's funny. Alright. Anyway. This gives resolve, right? Yeah, so who's got... Oh, Abelard. Get you some resolve. Get you some resolve. This is wild. The amount of movement that I suddenly have access to is actually crazy. Oh shit, he's got a shotgun. Oh, wait. So we want to do this because the shotgun does things. I could just move him back up to this, right? Like, just give him an extra turn, move him up here. That shotgun is kind of the counter to Abelard, huh? It's like a soft counter to him. Because it just makes it so that he can't really parry unless he already has the... I can't remember what the fuck it's called. The shift one for him. What's this one again? Take aim, target's next attack will incur... Oh, yeah. Man, I wish I could extend this. I wish that was one of the abilities that you got, would be, like, extend the range of your, like, by, like, 2 squares. Because there's so many, and it's not just because this one right now is, like, 2 squares away from being able to hit all of these guys. It's also, like, that just happens so often that there's, like, a decent group of people, and then there's, like, a strong guy, but he's just out of range so that you can't hit both. So I kind of wish that we could do that. But it is what it is. Oh, actually. There we go. Just have everybody teleport there. And I do think that I send him... And I think that we send him here. And then... kill that. We move you forward. And then we give him another turn. At which point he cleaves and kills everybody. Which then gives him his own extra turn. Okay, so wait. Does he still have... Does he still have brace for impact? He does. Okay, good. Oh, because it's per round. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was per round or per turn. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Beautiful. All right. And there we go. By the time I got to him, what do we got? Nullifying shotgun. Shotgun's not going to be his back. So it's just like a really strong shotgun. Probably equip this to Argenta. Wait till then. Just come back here. Do this. Oh, hello. Kari knife. Liston parry. Radiant chest plate. Hello, heavy armor. It's a good shotgun. Better if you go here early. Oh, I bet. So many corpses. All right, what do you got? Grants wears range attacks plus 2% dip. 2%. What do you scale off of? Rate of fire. Bruce. Unstable flamer. I'm fucking 12 years old, dude. I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm like, I have the fucking sense of humor of a fucking 12-year-old sometimes. I see that, I'm like, unstable flamer. Stupid. Oh, wait. Wait. Hardened chain axe. I do not care about these. Go away. No. Looked like a door. Looked like a door that I could go through, possibly. Oh, ranged visor. Goods plus bonus. It's just, that's basic as hell. Okay, I see. So I thought it was like this little grate right here. I didn't realize it was this thing up here.
The divine watches over us.
Entirely necessary, Aeldari. Get down the thing. Thank you. Time to leave. So it was pirates attacking heretics. Gotcha. All right. Here, let us... Argenta, you have a new weapon. Where's that? This one? No. This one? No. This one? There it is. Oh! Oh, yeah, it is definitely better. It is definitely better. Oh my god, I forgot that she still had this. Alright. Am I actually going to be able to get down here? Alright, so you're saying that getting it down to yellow is worth it? Basically every time? Tech Priest reported a brief malfunction of the yellow field generator that left the vessel exposed to the warp for a brief second. According to the Enforcer reports, something did manage to get into the ship and is now prowling the Dark Quarters of Loading Bay 5. You lied to me! Isolate the chamber until the vessel leaves the warp. Part of the ship was isolated from the rest until it left the warp at the end of the journey. After the vessel emerged in real space and the chamber was unsealed, it was intact, with the exception of the crew who had barricaded themselves in a far quarter of Loading Bay 5 and bravely resisted the unknown assailant for as long as they could. Their remains have been safely disposed of. That's fine. I guess technically it wasn't a combat. Coordinates for the ship's log lead to an unremarkable star system. The Augur crew reports that the arrays cannot register anything worthy of the Lord Captain's attention. Was this log entry just some idea of a joke? Somebody has decided to mock the rogue trader. They are playing a dangerous game. The Cod Standard screen highlights the shapes of several buildings. This small settlement, the only one on the planet, is a Winterscale Dynasty outpost. Visit. After a lengthy descent to the planet, you are rewarded with a dismal sight. The entire outpost consists of long columns of uniform bunkhouses, machine hangars, and a large headquarters topped with the massive antenna of an ancient voxcaster. The binary suns hanging in the sky make every object cast two shadows, a spectacle you find vaguely disturbing. The custodian and his people go out of their way to give the esteemed guest a proper reception, but their resources are scarce at best. Oh. The custodian shares alarming news. The outpost is highly dependent on various deliveries from the core Winterscale worlds, but 2 ships have already failed to arrive on schedule. Locals do not have an astropath of their own, so the custodian cannot determine the cause of the delays or request aid. The outpost will soon run out of food at this rate, so the custodian sends an urgent request for provisions. He's begging you for help, offering what little his settlement has in exchange. We will help them. We have plenty of provisions. A needle rifle? Oh man, something that I don't care about. The custodian showers you with gratitude and hurries to send gifts in return. The formerly grim and worried faces of the men light up with relief. Oh, cool. We got some stuff here too. Nice. The return journey treats you to a rare and unexpected spectacle. An eclipse begins as one of the 2 local suns covers the other. You watch as the temperature drops, the lighting changes, and the double shadows vanish. The 2 discs in the sky merge, forming a shimmering oval, and then becoming one. Eventually, the fantastic event passes, leaving behind a vivid memory. Nice. End dialogue. Wait, there's another unforeseen event? Wait. We just did this! Hello? Thanks for the help. The locals are indebted to him. Glory to the rogue trader. Okay, that was weird. It was weird that it was like, here's something that you haven't seen yet. You go back and it's like, hey, thanks for the thing you just did. All right, I'm not wasting an extractium on that. We just like run into the sun. What happens if we just run into the sun? Oh no, we burnt alive. Literally nothing. I would have to watch the prison population of small play. Okay. I love that those pop up for like a half a second, maybe a full second, and then they're gone. It's like, motherfucker, an AI couldn't read that fast. The crew retreated to a truly impressive sight, a colossal storm on the gas giant's surface. The planet's dimensions in themselves were mind-boggling, and then it birthed a tempest, the storm to end all storms. As the Lord Captain and his officers observed it from a safe distance through the bridge's huge viewing windows, someone suggested giving it a name. The Emperor's Wrath garnered the most votes. Some of the crew believed the storm to be an omen. We can only hope it is an omen of great things to come. Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing in this fucking area. Holy shit. I mean, granted, there's traces of the fucking space battle, but Jesus. Man, they were not kidding when I came to this fucking section, and they're like, hey, there's fucking nothing here, bruh. Lord Captain, there's evidence of a recent scuffle straight ahead of us. Throne, take me. This is not a frigate. This is just a gutted piece of metal. The helmsman falls silent for a moment. Blimey, the culprits are here too. It's the Aeldari freaks. I recognize their shiny asses even from this distance, except the Xenos are acting suspiciously. They are hovering in place and not even trying to run. Should we approach or open fire from a distance? Call off your people, Alan talks. Something is wrong. The children of Assyrian are dismayed. But doing something like this to a monkey vessel? No, we are not animals. I appeal to your prudence and the promise you made. Do not destroy my kin for the deeds they did not commit. Lord Captain, we've received a report from the Augur crew. The situation is unusual. The Xenos ship displays no biological or energetical signatures, even though it appears to be intact. According to the scanners, there is nobody on board. However, survivors are believed to be hiding in one of the compartments of the damaged vessels of the Imperium. We have also spotted some drifting plating remains that belong to a third unidentified vessel. First off, rescue team, if there are any survivors at the frigate. It will be done. Vigdis flips the switches of the Vox Systems cogitator and the transmission goes quiet for a while. Nice. Lord Captain, the scouts managed to rescue several emaciated officers from the wrecked ship. Despite their wounds, they were able to tell us what had happened. During a patrol, the frigate discovered an Aeldari ship crossing the system and decided to immediately attack the enemies of humanity. The Xenos vessel proved too fast and skittish, but at one point its engines failed, giving the frigate a chance to attack. When the guns were aimed, several Drukhari ships suddenly pounced from the darkness. At first, they attacked from a distance, but soon boarded the frigate and wreaked a bloody massacre on the decks. It is only by sheer miracle that the surviving officers managed to escape, locking themselves up in a hidden technical compartment the Xenos had no use for. The survivors claimed that the Xenos conspired and deliberately led the ship into a trap where it met its doom. The Xenos joined forces to eliminate a vessel of the Imperium? An alliance between the Aeldari and the Drukhari is an unusual sight, yet such an outcome is hardly surprising. Why, Master Interrogator? I was thinking the exact same thing. At last, you and I could finally agree on something. A blind are the monkey to the vices of their own kind. Humans attack ships with the children of the Assyrian sailing peacefully by, but it is my kinspeople who are to blame. Julia is beside herself with contempt and rage. No, my kind would not willingly take part in a massacre orchestrated by the Dark Ones and then abandon their ship. Something else happened here, something I'm afraid to even consider. Alright, so next we investigate the Xenos. Yo, more Xeno artifacts. Hello. And a shuriken catapult. Gotcha. Lord Captain, the scouts confirm our earlier report. The Xeno ship is intact. Many valuable artifacts have been found inside, but neither the Aeldari nor their bodies were discovered. We are late again, Owlcat. Juliet's voice sounds faint and almost listless. Identify the remains of the third vessel. Lord Captain and I are reporting that the hull fragments belong to the Drukhari Xenos race, but the presence of their ships in the system at this time has not been confirmed. We literally confirmed it with the officers. What are you talking about, dum-dum? We've done anything we could. We're leaving. Has my search come to a dead end? I ventured into the darkness of space with a monkey, hoping to find my kin, but all I found were corpses buried by human hatred. Hold the fuck up, lady. Hold up. First off, the first group killed themselves because they were too stupid to accept our help. too stupid and racist to accept our help. The second group, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what happened to the second group. But this one, we have no idea what the fuck happened here. They're just gone. So, fuck you. Don't blame us for your people being fucking racist and retarded. We may not have agreed on everything, but at least you tried to reach out to me. As a thank you, I will share the coordinates of my kids' people cash with you as I promised. You'll be given a reward worthy of your efforts. Hooray. Is this game? I don't quite get what you're asking. Is this game, if I assume there are typos there. Dust. Oh shit, it is 9 o'clock. We're gonna have to call it here. Yeah. We're literally done here. So I'll run up here next Friday whenever we come back. But yeah. While I save, we're gonna do the outro and all that good stuff. Oh, interesting. I never checked this. Cool. My brain just shut down. Okay, so next week. So no stream tomorrow or Monday as always. Tuesday we'll be back doing more Ditto solo run in Pokemon Red. We beat Brock, and we are most of the way through Mount Moon. That is where we are at. We have 2 fights to get through Mount Moon. Those fights are going to be a pain in the ass, or at least the first one is. But yeah, so we have that to look forward to on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we will be doing more Devil May Cry 4. The last thing we did this week was we beat the Echidna boss. So we will be going from there. I do not remember where we go from there. Like this section of the game is probably the murkiest for me. I remember it the least from my one playthrough 80,000 years ago. So that's on Wednesday. No stream on Thursday as always. Friday and Saturday, we're going to be back here doing more of this. Friday, we are going to be going here. And then, I don't know where else. I guess we could go to Janice, right? But I will be doing things. Next Friday and Saturday. We beat Nemesite. We finished up the Aeldari quest. I actually finished both of I actually finished the thing that I said that I was gonna do today. Holy crap, I think that might be the first time in this entire playthrough that I actually accomplished what I wanted to do for that stream. Oh, it feels good. I have a lot to go through. So yeah, we have, and I actually don't know what quests I need to, it's rare in this game, for real. What's up, Dante? Yeah. That is gonna be it for me. If you're over on the YouTube side of things and you have not done so already, it would be very much appreciated if you would hit the like and subscribe buttons. It helps out the channel quite a bit. If you're over on Kick, you haven't done so, hit that follow button. Also appreciated. If you would like to financially support the stream and myself, I have links to my Patreon and my Throne in the description of the YouTube channel, video, VOD thing, stuff. And over on Kick, I do have subscriptions available. Obviously, voluntarily only, all that good stuff. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.